Worn a hard road, pockets empty now, that old hollowed out feeling anyhow. This is the story of a man who lost everything, but found a steady heart to see him through the rain.
The man who lost everything but never gave up. There was a time when everyone envied Arnav's life. He had a good job, a beautiful home, a loving wife, and a little son. From the outside, it seemed like he had everything. He believed his happiness would last forever. But life doesn't always follow our plans. Within a single year, everything changed. The company where Arnav had worked faithfully for 10 years suddenly shut down. Overnight, he lost his job. At first, he wasn't worried. He thought he would find another job within a few months. Months passed, then more months. Soon, nearly a year had gone by and he was still unemployed. His savings disappeared. The mortgage payments started piling up. The phone calls from friends became fewer and fewer. The people who once promised to stand by him slowly faded from his life. Then came an even greater blow. His wife became seriously ill. To pay for her treatment, Arnav sold almost everything he owned. One day, representatives from the bank arrived and took possession of the house. Standing outside the home he had worked so hard to build, Arnav watched his dreams crumble before his eyes. That night, he sat beside his sleeping son. Tears rolled down his face. For the first time, he asked himself, "Have I really lost?" Then something unexpected happened. Half asleep, his little boy whispered, "Dad, when you're here, I'm not afraid." Those simple words awakened something inside him. The next morning, Arnav started over. He stopped worrying about pride. No job was too small. Some days he delivered packages, some days he unloaded boxes at stores. At night, while others slept, he sat in front of an old computer learning new skills online. People laughed at him. Some said, "You studied so much and now you're doing this?" Arnav simply smiled. Because he had learned a powerful truth: no work is small, giving up is. Years passed. After countless struggles, failures, and sleepless nights, he finally started a small business of his own. The beginning was difficult. There were days with no profit. There were mistakes. There were setbacks. There were moments when everything seemed impossible, but he never stopped. Because by then he had learned another lesson: you can regain almost everything you've lost as long as you don't lose yourself. 5 years later, the man who had once lost his home bought a new one. The man everyone called a failure now owned a growing business that provided jobs for many people. One evening, his son asked him, "Dad, how did you keep going when life got so hard?" Arnav was silent for a moment. Then he smiled and replied, "Because I lost everything, except hope. And as long as hope is alive, a person is never truly defeated." Life will sometimes take away the things we love. It will test us. It will break our plans. It may even break our hearts. But those difficult moments reveal who we truly are. So remember, it doesn't matter how many times you fall. What matters is how many times you rise again. Because the person who keeps moving forward after losing everything is the person no one can defeat in the end.